how are you? Tony, good to see you. And let's see. Susu, Tintin, Suri, nice to see you all. Today we're going to read the stories one by one, but I still have to work on some stories for grading because some of these stories are up at the very top. So I have to work my way down to the very bottom and see what we have. Ellis is finished.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you? D,
I'm very good. Spooky.
Spooky, good. I'm looking at D. Hey, Spooky, you got a short haircut.
Yeah.
Very, it looks kind of cool, actually. For D, one moment, please, as I look for. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, we're gonna have fun, I promise. Da 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 da. All right. So, Spooky, how are you today?
Miss Brandon,
Hey, Susu, how are you?
I didn't see you mark my
I
thing.
know there are like 3 or 4 papers right at the top, and I missed them, you guys. I don't know how that happened. They were above Tony's paper. I found 3 more papers. It's shocking, Susu. So if D, you are there, we'll wait just a couple more minutes for all the students.
Yes.
We have Sudi and Tim and Ellis. Ellis, I just returned yours, Nancy and Ruyoko and Tintin. So I promise we're going to grade these assignments. I'll tell you what, let's begin just about 1 more minute and then we'll start looking. D, are you there?
Yes.
D, I'm just working on your paper now. Let me show it. And so I'll show you guys how I mark the papers because some of you are interested in how does teacher do that? How does teacher mark the papers? So I can answer that question right now, how I mark the papers. Let's see, it's in Zaulo. Well, not really, it's here on the desktop. And it's under D. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, D's homework. Okay, here we go. All right, D, so here's the story of the failed ice cream, which sounds really funny, actually. And so let me see if I can get this up. Oh, no, you guys, you can't even read that, can you? It doesn't look so good. Let me try again, you guys. Very strange why it won't let me do that. It's a Microsoft document, you guys. Sometimes Microsoft is a little strange with YOLO. Okay, now it's 29, so I think most students are here. For students who are just coming, we're going to look at D's work. D wrote a story called The Failed Ice Cream. So D, if you're still there, what I like to do when I grade these is I put a capital letters because you guys, big letters, capital letters are important for a story. It's a title of your story. So we have to go capital letters. And you got your beginning, middle, and end. That was our goal for today. So D, the first part says, the story takes place at my house and it is really hot. It is summer. I have my family and my aunt all together. I added that to make it clear. Everyone is hot and we want to eat some ice cream. The problem is in my house, we just have avocados. The middle of the story, me and my mom go to the kitchen to make avocado ice cream. You can take away the odd D. But me and my mom don't know how to make avocado ice cream. And this is funny. Okay, I need to watch a video from Dung, who is a chef in a Japanese restaurant. He makes ice cream, and we can see it, and it is so delicious. So you're missing some things here. It is so delicious. When I make it, comma, I think it is delicious. Okay. Next, the end. But after 2 hours in the fridge, my ice cream is not ice cream. Let's say is an ice in, let's say in an ice form. I and my family can't eat it because it is too hard. Oh, it is too hard. So I can see my ice cream is not in an ice creamy form. I and my family can't eat it because it is too hard, just like plain ice. But when my mom forgets to put it in the fridge. Oh, I see. Because my mom forgot to put it in the fridge. Because my mom forgot to put it in the fridge, and it looked like a smoothie, and everyone can eat it. All right. D, can you read
The
the story?
first paragraph is like
What's that, Kevin?
the first paragraph is like a cream with ice.
Yeah. I know, it's just like ice. It's like not soft enough, not creamy enough. I think that's the problem, Kevin. Hey, D, can you read it for us now?
Yes.
Okay.
The failed ice cream beginning. The story takes place at my house and it is really hot. As a summer, I have my family and my aunt all together. Everyone is hot and we want to eat some ice cream. The problem is in my house we just have avocados. Me and my mom go to the kitchen to make avocado ice cream, but me and my mom don't know how to make avocado ice cream. I need to watch a video from Sung, who is a chef in Japanese restaurant. He makes ice cream and we can see it and it's he makes ice cream and we can see it and it's so delicious.
Mm.
When I make it, I think it's delicious. But after 2 hours in the fridge, my ice cream is not ice cream in an ice creamy form. I and my family can't eat it because it is too hard, just like plain ice. But when my mom forgot to put it in the fridge, and it looked like a smoothie, and everyone can eat it.
So was it good like a smoothie? Good as a smoothie, but not really ice cream. Good story, D. All right, D. And then I'm going to save this for you, D. All right, save as D. Here we go, D. Corrected. And I'll send this back to you in YOLO. I promise, I promise, I promise. And we'll put that there. And yes,
The makes ice pop is more. Oh, I mean freeze pop mean good.
what's that?
Freeze pop. I mean
What? Tell me again, Kevin.
a freeze pop. I mean
A freeze spot. What does that mean? Oh, a freezing spot? Huh, I'm not sure.
let me get to Google and
All right, more information. Thanks, Kevin. All right, let's see. We had Kevin, we had Tintin, we had Ellie. I'm going up to the ones I missed. There was D. We had Spooky. Are you there, Mr. Spooky?
Huh?
Spooky, can you read your story? I'm going to put it on share and I'll put comments at the bottom, but I want you to know that I did find your story. So we'll put Mr. Spooky's story. Are you ready to read, Spooky?
Wait a second, I can't read my story yet because I have to go to the bathroom.
You have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My stomach is full.
Oh no. Kevin, can you read the first paragraph here?
Beginning, it has been a busy day of Mike's first day of his second life. He has recently passed away because of cancer. To celebrate his rebirth, he went to invent a machine of writing and drawing. After 2 hours, he finished it. He listed the name of his future friends. He wrote down Mike Jordan Host, Nash Vallum, Buddy Ballooner, Marcus Jackson, Body Robot, 7.0, Assistant, Saturn, the Norman them as soon as they enter. Sometimes an unusual happen, not to be predicted by Mike.
It's a reincarnation. That's kind of heavy stuff. All right, Kevin, great reading. Let's give some to Tony. Tony, are you there? Can you read the second part because Spooky's in the toilet?
Yes.
Right,
Middle. As something. Wait a minute. My family is mosquito. As something usual happened, it seems to be that because Buddy have made too many balloons and the room are filled with balloons, Max dropped his piece of cake, Norman couldn't eat any fruit, Marcus couldn't eat any delicious food like cheese, yellow melon, bread, steamed bun, noodle, cabbage, fresh cabbage, really tasty. Satoru tried to watch TV, but Party Robot 7.0 was out of control due to many balloons and went out of power. Satoru finally was bragging for after a moment. People couldn't do anything fun, so Norman suggested that they should go out and play basketball and invite some of someone's friend.
Yeah, Tony, what do you think so far? It's kind of a wild story. That's why I always like spooky stories, right? Spooky always puts a little.
Tim has COVID in his house.
Who has COVID, Kevin?
Tim.
Tim,
Like,
yeah.
Tim has
Tim has-
pancake.
Tim are
He's
still-
very.
Don't have anything. I just wear a mask.
Oh, okay. Tim, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm okay with that. It's just a filter.
Okay. Sorry to hear it, Tim. I had COVID last September. It's
It's
tough.
like a fake mask.
Yeah.
It's fitness.
Tim, do you want to read for us? Because we're waiting for Spooky to come back. He got sick. So can you read this part here?
Okay. Then they realized that Mike weren't friends yet. So it took half an hour to become friends. Satoru didn't know how to place the sport, so he pushed a lot, and he was the culprit for his team losing. Norman and Max were disappointed at Satoru. On the opponent team, Mike, Buddy, and Marcus went crazy, laughing due to their opponent lost and watching Satoru getting red on his face. They realized that Satoru was getting very angry, which made Mike couldn't stop himself taking many pictures of Satoru's red face.
Yeah, nice. I read the last one here. Tim, great reading. Hey, Susu, are you there? Susu?
I'm here.
Hey, Susu, I don't know if Spooky's still in the toilet. He wasn't feeling well. I hope he's okay. Susu, can you read the last part with the ending?
Okay. Ending. Marcus Buddy applauds Satoru for laughing so hard.
sorry. Yeah.
After
Okay.
that, Party Robot finally got back in business and planned for a better birthday party. They didn't eat any more cake or eat cheese, vegetables, meat, or anything else. They all baked a cake and played a game of slap the cake just on your face. But they ended and everyone was still in joy.
Yeah. So, reincarnation is in Asian society. When you die, you come back as another person. So
Teacher, I think Spooky has a stomach ache.
yeah, I hope it's not serious, Kevin. I hope he's okay. You guys, it could be kind of serious. We should maybe check on him. All right, wait one sec. I got to move this over because I'm going to put Spooky's story into Yalo for him because he's not here. So here we go. Spooky, you're going into Yalo. Right. The great Spooky story is now in Yalo. Hey, Susu, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there.
Susu, sorry I didn't check your homework. They were all at the top. I didn't see them up there. So I'm going to check on your homework, click on your homework. And can you read it for us, Susu?
Yes.
Like like Spooky, you guys always have really interesting stories. We have Nancy's cheese balls. There's Susu. Okay, and wait 1 second. I'm gonna just move this down. Okay, and here we have the great Susu, and I'm gonna check it for you right here and now. And then Susu, you can read with me. I'm just gonna check for any mistakes, okay?
Yeah.
And let's see where we are for Susu, if I can get this to go down. Okay, you guys, next is Susu. Susu, go ahead and read, and then I'll check for any mistakes, okay? Okay, so here's Susu, and she's writing about the crazy cheesecake party, which we helped her write, but she changed it a little bit, you guys. Okay, here you go, Susu.
The crazy cheesecake birthday party. In the night at a park, there was a crazy cheesecake birthday party with 12 naughty children and 9 laughing adults. At the beginning, the children stared at the brown tough table with lots of delicious food, including 36 pieces of cheesecake. And with surprise, they started throwing cheesecake and food at each other. Crazy party! The adults got annoyed, and they had thought of an idea. They hid the last piece of cheesecake away and ate all the food and waited. When the children's tummy began to growl, they asked their parents, "Where's all the food? I'm hungry." The parents replied, "Oh, I thought that you threw them everywhere." The children felt very embarrassed and wished that they had never done that before. We are very sorry. We shouldn't do that," the children said. "It's okay. Don't worry. Now let's go to a restaurant and eat." The adults laughed. This was the funnest day ever. Even though there was still a small problem. No one knows whose birthday is. Actually, it is no one's birthday.
Hi, Sue. So you changed it a little bit. So I'm gonna write, thanks for the changes, because you went back and you did the homework again and made it really good. Nice work, Susu. You put in nice details like a wooden table, right? And that was really good because I asked for more details. And so you made sure to put in more details. And I think that's really cool that you took the extra time to do that, Susu. Nice work, Susu. Hey, Susu, are you going to take any summer school courses with our program?
Can you say that again?
NCSN has summer programs. Are you going to take some more summer classes?
Let me think about it. I will ask
Oh, yeah.
them.
Ask your mom. I think there's writing. On Monday night is creative writing with my friend Rebecca, and she's a nice teacher. You met Rebecca before, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Last
Teacher,
lesson.
I hope Spooky have not sing it because he took so long.
I know we have to check on that, Kevin. I'm a little worried about it.
Problem in his toilet.
Oh, okay. So he's still in the toilet. And if we get an update from his mom or something, that would be good, because it could be something serious. I would hate if we were just continue our class and we have a sick student. So if Spooky's mom wants to check if Spooky's okay. Did you get a message from him, anybody? Let me check the chats.
No, we haven't.
Oh, no. Okay. Someone wants to send him a message in chats like, Spooky, are you okay? That would be fine with me, you guys. Hey, Kevin, would you like to read your story? Tonight, we're just reading all the stories because it's our last class, which is kind of sad.
Yes, I know.
You know, it's wonderful teaching you guys. I hope you can take some more courses. All right, so here's Kevin.
If I like this class, he will enter it in another class.
Yeah, you can take writing number 3, Kevin. You guys are always such great students. And then Nancy will do your cheese story in just a moment. All right, and this is Mr. Kevin. And thank you for the clearly labeled opening, middle, and conclusion by Mr. Kevin. All right, here you go, Kevin.
Opening. I went to Bali in Hanoi with my family last week. We have a lot of fun playing in that area. I met many animals and fed them. I also got milk from the cow. I got to ride on a horse and a camel. And I ate ice cream and played zipline middle. And then we ate lunch. On the table, we had fried rice, chicken, and more. Then we went to the Vienna near 1001. After the relaxing on the bed for 15 minutes, I went swimming with my brothers and my sister. And then I went kayaking with my family. I rest and then I went to the bathroom to take a bath. Then we had noodles. After eating noodles, I played games for 1 hour later. Then I sang karaoke with my family, with my brother singing too. The next day we went swimming with my family. I took a bath and ate lunch. Then I went home with everyone. Conclusion: this trip makes me feel so much fun with everyone. It brings to me a lot of fun. And for my presentation for today class, I really love this trip.
Nice work, Kevin. Kevin, just one brother, right? So with my brother singing too. Nice
Yeah.
work. What color?
I-
Okay, so
I have
Did you-
many brothers, but my second brother he's looking for the last word for me the
I didn't even know that Barbie got a camel, but I've been to Barbie, but I don't know that is
he go to the factory to
Oh, Tim
learn
didn't know
what-
they have camels. Yeah. Kevin, how many camels do they have?
I have two, but they only took me to that one.
Oh, okay. So camels. And what is this? I don't understand. What is the Vina? What is a Vina, Kevin?
I don't know too. It's Red Vina. I don't know what it is.
What is a Vina?
villa, a villa, a
Oh, I
villa,
don't know. I only have to
What is a
this.
Vina? Vina,
villa,
Vina,
villa.
Vina. What is it, you guys? What is a Vina?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It has a bath, right? And a bed. So maybe like a hotel?
Oh no. It's like resort.
Oh, a resort. Okay, it's a resort. Thanks, Kevin.
But maybe
Like a
it's a villa. Maybe it's a villa.
Hey, Tony, you have a question. What is your Tony question?
I can ask 2 questions, please.
Sure. And you'll ask them to Kevin?
First, I think that a resort is a villa, not a villa.
Ah, thank you. There you go, you guys. It's a villa. Yeah, so just a spelling mistake, Kevin. It's a villa. Very good. Thanks, Tony. And the next one? Mr. Spooky is back. Spooky, we're worried about
Why
you, man.
why do we didn't learn anything today and we read everyone's?
Because it's the last class, Tony. I'm a little bit sad about it, but I want you guys to show each other how much you can do, okay? Is that all right?
Thank you.
So you're going to
Yes,
read too, Tony. You're going to read also. Also, I want to show you guys how I do my corrections because I give these corrections back out week after week. So I'm kind of happy that I missed about 3 or 4 of the assignments, right? So this way, Spooky, we read all of your work. It was really good as usual. It was really cool. I always love your side comments you make. All right, so Kevin, nice work. And I'm going to save your comments here, like the villa. Thank you for that, Tony. And let's go to Tony next. Tony, I want you to read your work because that's what we're doing tonight. We're reading each other's work. Let me put Kevin in the thing there. And looking for Spooky, we'll put there. And Alice is coming. D, we already did. And we have Tony. Okay, 1 second, Tony. Just have to get this ready. If my Microsoft Word is going to be nice, then I can do this. Come on, where is Tony's? Okay, good. All right, Tony, here you go. It's all yours to read. All right, there you go, Tony.
In Google, I have seen my homestead that I live.
What? All right, let's
Yeah,
have Tony. Wait, we have to have Tony read his work. Okay,
I
here you
already
go.
know we have like 4 kind of chair, 2 kind in the water, and 2 kind in the land.
Oh, all right.
But someone stay in the water, they will get wet.
Okay. Here's Tony. Please read, Tony.
I mean, egg.
Tony, I like this little description, Tony, you wrote. A fantastic story about the blacked out night. I like this this is called a subheader. This is kind of cool, Tony. It's kind of adult, sort of high school writing, secondary writing, or actually college writing. So thank you, Tony. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Mr. Tony.
Last time I was studying with you and it was raining, like right now. In the half of the lesson, it was raining pretty hard. As a result, the electricity went out. Pop! The computer turned black with no internet connection. And the worst effect is the air conditioner went off and it was very hot. Luckily, now we have a spare flashlight on the phone, a LED light, and some candles, so now darkness was not a serious problem. But Mom still said that it's not enough to read some book to make the time pass faster. Now, the next problem came. It was the thermal problem. It was pretty hot in the house, so Mom opened the rolling door by her amazing power by using the chain. That was solved easily. It was nearly 10 o'clock and we need to go to sleep. So she called the electrical repairman to go and fix the electricity for us to go to sleep. Dad and Mom called out to us to go to bed because it was very late as our sleeping time is 9:30. Then our neighborhood got the electricity back and they were willing to give us some. Then my sister and I went to sleep. The next morning, Mom told us that they have to wait till 2 in the morning so they can get the electricity back on. In that case, I have to go to sleep without an air conditioner for one night. And
Oh, can
it
you read
was
that stuff?
not it was
Yeah.
not a happy memory to remember. So
Ah.
after the electricity line would connect to my house was fixed, that night it rained again, but nothing happened. Like it was raining now at my time.
Right. Hey, Tony, are you in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes, I'm in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, because I heard from another student that Ho Chi Minh City grew so fast the last 50 years that they have electric problems a lot because the neighborhoods got so big and so many people are using electricity for their air conditioning. But Tony, do you ever stop to think, like, what did people do 100 years ago in Vietnam when it was really hot and there was no air conditioning? Don't you think that would have just been horrible? Or did they sleep outside at night? Some people say they just sleep outside.
Teacher, I don't know what when my mom are living with a child. She said in they have electricity.
What
She
was
said
it, Kevin?
it have electricity, but
So
it's
we have-
like not very strong. It's very weak.
Oh, the electricity was very weak, not strong. Huh.
Not like today.
Hey,
It still have the lights and the fan. And sometimes the roofs have electric air conditioning, but my mom says it's only a fan.
hey, who uses the name Greg in our class? Is that Trum An? I haven't seen this name Greg before. Do we have Greg here tonight? Greg. Whose writing is this? I don't recognize whose writing this is, you guys. So let's try to find out who this mystery student is. Greg. Let's take a look, you guys. You guys help me find out who this person. The Vietnamese name is Hi, H-I. Greg, are you there? Who is Greg? Because this is one I missed. I don't know who this Greg student is. The mystery of the Greg student. Greg, if you're here, you can read for us, but we have to know who this is. All right, Kevin, Spooky, you weren't here. Would you like to read Greg's word if you're feeling okay? Can you read this one, Spooky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that laughing? Someone's having a party. Spooky, is there a party at your house?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Greg.
Oh, so no wonder maybe you got sick from eating too much food, right?
Hi, I'm Greg. 7 years ago, when my mom didn't give me any chocolate for dessert, I decided to steal some chocolate from her snack box and she didn't realize I had stolen it. But
Tony,
lucky
this
for
is
me,
you. Oh, your story. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Go
not
ahead,
until
Spooky.
later then my dog was hanging out with me while I was stealing the chocolate bar. But the dog made no noise like a good boy. He is trustworthy. When my mom came home, I was drinking a lot of water like nothing unusual was happening. Suddenly, shout, uh, my mom shouted at the dog and she said, "Bad dog, why did you eat my chocolate? I was saving that for my lovely son." The dog didn't understand anything. The truth is, the dog didn't eat anything. I was the culprit. I felt really guilty about the dog taking the blame. Then mom took it to the vet because it's dangerous for a dog to eat chocolate. The vet didn't do anything until my mom said that the expensive chocolate is poison to a dog. The dog has its stomach pumped and I felt really sorry for this poor doggy. When I came home, it got angry with me and growled. His anger lasted for a long time, for over a year. I didn't get any solution for this problem I'm dealing with. Finally, my grandma took the dog to her house to take care of it. As she took the dog away, I finally told my mom as punishment, she made me do more chores that day.
Yeah, thanks, Spooky. Good reading. And Spooky, you even corrected some of the mistakes. Hey, Tony, you created this story last week. Who is Greg? Someone put this story as Greg.
It's
Tony,
mine.
what is,
It's mine.
oh, it's Tim. Okay, so it's the same one we used in class.
I
Tony,
in a diary of the Wimpy Kid, and I think that this plot is really similar to like a type a small story in that book. So I put the name Greg in that.
oh, okay. All right. Very
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Yeah,
that's why
I
I
did.
used the name Greg. Okay, because it's Greg's story from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
I take that from the Wimpy Kid too.
You guys love your Wimpy Kid. All right. All right. Hey, Alice, you're there. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, we have your story. Sorry, I just read it today. Good work, Tim. All right, there you go, Tim. Tim, I'll put that in the I'll put that in the thing that you did your work. Thank you very much. Save as corrected, Tim or Greg. Corrected. One moment, you guys. I have to put this in Zalo desktop.
Read mine.
And then we're gonna read your story, Ellis, in just a moment. I'm just getting it ready. Thank you for doing a good story. And there you go for Tim. All right, Tim, it's in Zalo, so you can show that you've done your homework. And now we got to get Ellis's ready. Okay, Ellis. Again, great work as usual, Ellis. I always love these stories. You're a good writer, Ellis. You have nice details in your story that always make me laugh a little bit. You and Spooky put these extra things in your stories. And of course, Susu's stories are super cute. Hey, it's Lee Hu Yen Yu Yen. How are you? Hey, Lee, how are you? Lee Ellis number 2 is here. Hello, Ellis number 2. How are you?
You mean me, teacher?
Yeah, you said you're Ellis also, right?
Yes, I am, teacher.
Can I call you Ellis too?
Maybe, teacher.
All right, think about it, okay? All right. Ellis, are you ready? Here we go.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Oh, wait, we have
Power
Ellis.
cut.
Oh, power cut. Okay, here's Ellis number 1. Ellis number 1's gonna read. Here you go, Ellis. Ellis 11, you can read the power cut.
The power cuts. It was 21st May when I am still learning at school. My final exam has been taken 2 weeks ago and I had a high score. My homeroom teacher told the class that we could do whatever we want except making loud noise and fighting. The class was very quiet at first, but as my teacher went out, the class went nuts and turned the whole thing into chaos. Suddenly, the electricity ran out and the classroom turned into something that my classmate called double trouble. Some of the boys chased other across the room while other boys took out their electronic devices and started to play. Girls hung out in groups that they played in regularly and chatted. Eventually, the whole classroom got so hot that when the started to rain, almost half of the boys ran outside and played in the rain. After 1.5 hours, the homeroom teacher came to shut it down. And I'm glad that as long as she didn't let the wet boys in, the classroom was very smelling than a monkey house.
And that part is so funny. Don't let the wet boys in because they're going to smell really bad. And so when I thought about those boys who would make your classroom smell like a monkey house, I thought, Ellis, the teacher should give each boy a bar of really expensive soap. And if they're dancing around in the rain outside, they should just take a natural rain shower, and then they can use all these different soaps, and then they can actually take a shower and come back smelling clean and give each boy a towel. How does that sound? No more monkey house. All right. Excellent work, Alice. Really good. Thank you so much for that. I really enjoyed that one. All right. So let me see. Does that happen? I'm going to ask you guys that question. Let's ask, who can we ask here? Some other student mentioned that before. Was it Susu?
Yes.
Susu, when it rains and the children play outside, do they come back smelling bad?
Nah, they must be left outside the cold, wet rain.
You say just stay out in the cold, wet rain because they smell bad. Okay.
Yeah. But if they stay too long, they will get sick. So sometimes we need to get them a bath.
Oh,
So
you're
they
right. Yeah. If you stay in the rain too long, you'll get sick. That's right. I forgot about that. When I was a child, our teacher used to say, don't stay out in the rain. And in my hometown, it's really cold. Hey, is this Susu, your friend Nancy also loves cheese. So we have a thing here by Nancy. Nancy, are you there?
Yes.
Nancy, are you ready for your cheese story? Because you and Susu are the cheese lovers in this class. And this is nice. You included a nice picture, a nice illustration. And I think I can get it centered there. All right, everybody, here's Nancy's story about cheese.
Teacher, I haven't seen my work up on the Zalo yet.
It's not up on Zalo. It's under Greg or Tim, though.
Wait.
It's under Tim. Oh, you're right. You know what? It didn't send. Wow. Why is that? Okay, here you go, Tim.
Okay.
It says file upload error. Oh, come on.
Một tí cũng không chơi, một giây cũng không chơi.
Or try
It's
one more.
my
Triệu ra để
it's
mua máy tính về để
so the Zalo
the
leader didn't let it go.
Wait 1 second. Tim, it's which one is it? It's under Greg because he's the thing. All right.
Bây giờ ai đi bơi giơ tay.
And let's see. Okay, 1 second, Tim. We're trying to get it. Greg. Do you know the name? It says he, Tim. There you go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it in yellow now. Hey, Tim, it worked out okay. So you can find it. Tim likes pancakes. All right, Tim. All right. So, Tim, is that a real mask or is that a COVID mask? All right, Nancy, are you?
It's a special mask that give me a lot of power to finish my work.
All right, let's see. Where is Nancy?
The
Nancy, are you there?
crazy of cooking cheese ball.
All right.
Beginning on the pretty day, when I were reading the food book and I saw the yummiest food on page 27. How to cook cheese ball. Middle. I were very hungry. I asked Mom, can I make it? Sure, Mom says.
and my mom helped me to make it. First, I read the book and I got to work. I got a middle pot. My mom bought me some cheese, flour, and fried dough. I put 2 eggs and stirred them. Second, I put flour and fried dough in the big bowl. Third, I rolled cheese into a circle and dip it in the eggs, flour, and fried dough. I did it 3 times. I put them in a pot of oil and fried them. And finally, we ate with some tomato sauce or chili sauce.
Mm.
It was very yummy. Please try it.
Yeah, nice work, Nancy. So when you put the cheese into eggs and flour and breadcrumbs, and then you roll it, and then you can do that again and again 3 times?
Yes, to make
I didn't
them
know that.
crunchy.
See, I didn't know that. Thanks, Nancy. I always just, when I make fried chicken, I only do eggs and flour and breadcrumbs. Susu, did you know that? You can dip it 3 times in the eggs, 3 times in the flour, 3 times in the breadcrumb, then fry it. So it has 3
Oh.
layers of bread and eggs on it.
That might be
It sounds
It's
like difficult work.
hard.
but- Yeah.
quite hard.
Nancy, does it get messy, you know, with dipping it in eggs 3 times?
No, I make them crunchy.
Yeah, but wouldn't your fingers be like all covered in the eggs and everything, right? It looks like it could be kind of messy. That's what I'm wondering about. All right, you guys, nice work, Nancy. I'm going to go to our next student for tonight's reading thing. And our next reader for tonight is Tintin. Are you there, Tintin? Mr.
Yeah.
Tin, how are you today, Tintin?
I'm fine.
Yeah, all right. Does Germany have big elections coming up soon?
I actually not sure. I'm not watching news about politics in Germany.
Okay, yeah. They said Europe has a lot of elections coming up. All right. Here you go, Mr. Tintin.
Once I went on the street for a walk in the middle of the night. I didn't hear a sound in the darkness. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. I couldn't hear a thing. The only lights were the street lamps. I wandered in the distance. I tried to be as calm as possible. Then, suddenly, a large van or truck in the distance, driving in my direction. I wasn't sure what to do. Maybe it was a group of robbers or kidnappers. I was frightened. I tried to run away to avoid the car, but it was catching up with me. I had no choice to stop and confront the vehicle. A person came rushing out of the vehicle with something in their hand. I thought it was a weapon to beat humans up. I thought that those were my last seconds, but then it appeared to be a delivery driver. He said, "Here's your pepperoni pizza for £11.99."
Such a great story, Tintin. Did that really happen, or is it just a crazy story?
It's just my imagination.
It's wonderful, Tintin. It's actually.
It was a big pizza.
Kevin, did you get it? That it's a fun story. It starts out really scary, and then look at the ending. Did you catch this ending, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's just
Yes.
the pizza guy bringing a pizza. Don't you think it's funny? All right, Kevin's just moving his camera all over the place. Susan, what do you think of this story?
Teacher, I think there's only like 1,000 people to eat that pizza. You got so much.
$11.99 is
More.
pounds, not how big it is. It's the money, the British pounds. Susan, what do you think of this pizza story?
It's interesting.
Yeah, you know, Tintin thinks a bad guy's gonna hit him, and it's just a pizza in his hand. He says, "Here's your pizza." I think that's really funny. All right, you guys, nice work, Tintin. We're gonna go stop the share. Let's see who our new person is for our night of reading. And again, Tony asked, "Why are we reading?" Because I want you guys to show how much you can do. You guys did a great job. Is Jennifer here tonight?
Teacher,
What?
may I change my computer to my phone? My
Yeah,
computer
okay.
is going to have a problem.
Who is that? Who's talking is that?
Nancy,
Oh, Nancy, okay. So Nancy, that's fine. If you come back in just a sec, you should be okay.
okay, teacher, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm trying to see this story of Anna and Thomas. Jennifer. Jennifer, are you here tonight? Jennifer. If Jennifer isn't here, maybe someone could read the story. I like it. It has these two characters in it. It's really quite nice. It's a nice story. Let me see. Who gets to chat? Hey, Timmy, are you there? Mr. Timmy. Timmy. Timmy, are you there, Timmy? Kevin.
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
Timmy, how are
Mr.
you doing tonight?
So today was pretty normal day zones. Yes.
Yeah. Now, you are in what city? I always ask you your city, but I always forget to me. What is your city in Vietnam?
Oh, so we live in Ho Chi Minh City, Mr.
Hmm?
Ho Chi Minh City, yes.
Ho Chi Minh City. Now, you were the one telling me about the electric problem about a month ago.
Yes, Mr. And because like there's rain and there's more common of like pollution issue and that yes, there are more electric strikes.
Okay. Is the rain too much, Timmy? Like flooding problems?
For this month, it is like about around mid-average and goes for like the 20 millimeters, but winds just back up pretty high.
Okay. Now, in the
Yes.
Mekong Delta, are the farmers getting a lot of rain for their rice?
Yes, Mr. But like in some places like Mintai, but there are current droughts, but
Oh,
I'm
no,
not really
it's
sure
really
when
strange.
like the environment will bring it back.
Yeah. See, that's what's terrible about global warming. You get droughts in some areas and then rain and too much rain. And since Vietnam is such a long country, down in the Mekong where the rice farmers are, they need as much water as they can, but they're getting a drought. It's crazy, Timmy. Timmy, can you read this student Jennifer? I can't find her. Can you read this story? Unless Jennifer, if you're here, please speak up. Timmy, it's a basic story, but I like it. It's a charming story. Would you like to read the charming story of Anna and Tama, Timmy? Okay. And the student whose name is Jennifer, she always writes about a mysterious place called Cloud Village, which I think is really a beautiful image. All right, so Timmy, here you go.
Like even forest inside Australia, there's a small village called Cloudy. Wait, Mr. Like do we call them like is it like impossible altitude, Mr.?
I think so. She didn't make it clear in her story, but yeah, it's cloudy because of the altitude.
Like in that village, there's a little girl who lived who was her grandma called Anna. Anna was very kind and friendly because she always tried to help people around with her. Because everyone in the village were very loving and respectful toward Anna. One respectful day, when Anna was playing with her puppy named Emma, when suddenly Anna and Emma heard a loud noise. Emma ran outside to a small house where the noise came from. There was a little boy lying down on the ground. His breath was very weak, and Anna took him home and took care of him until he got better. When the boy was better, Anna asked him, "What is your name and where are you from?" The boy said, "My name was Tom, and I lived in a light village." Then Anna helped Tom to find a village, and they became good friends forever.
Yeah,
But
it's a
wait,
nice
mister.
story. Yes, Timmy, question about this
But
story.
wait, mister. How can we
Yes.
travel to the sun?
Huh?
How can we travel to the sun, mister?
Travel to the sun?
Yes, because it's light.
Well, I mean, we can't go with people. We have to send unmanned ships, right, Timmy?
Yes, mister.
Yeah. But you know, there's a joke. There's a joke that Americans used to tell about like the Russians, you know, America, Russia were great rivals in the Cold War about 80 years ago, Tintin. So they say, oh yeah, the Russians are going to go to the sun. And you say, aren't they going to get burned in their spaceship? They said, no, the Russians are going to go at nighttime. Do you get that?
Yes, mister. Yes, mister.
So that joke is very old. All right, nice reading, Tintin. Timmy, you have a nice reading voice. I'm glad you could read the story. I realize it's a very basic story, but you had some nice intonation on your story. It was really good, Timmy. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Good work. You're a good reader. Timmy, do you like to do presentations for school?
Yes, Mister, and like the last presentation by Sunshine, it was pretty good, Mister.
Yeah, you have a great speaking voice, Timmy, for like a presentation situation. All
Yes,
right.
thank you.
You're welcome. Do we have the next one is the student. Who is this one? I want to find this. It's a cool story. This is The Fake Drawer with a girl named China, I think. And this one is by, we have Jennifer and we had someone else. Let me see. Sudi. Sudi, are you here? Sudi, or do you say Shudi? Hey, Shudi, how are you?
Thank you, teacher.
Shudi, this is a wonderful story. Thank you. Would you like to read it?
Okay.
Okay.
The Fake Drawer. Sina, the girl who
Participates.
Oh,
Participates means join.
Sina, the girl who participates the drawing competition, was preparing the scenery picture that she is drawing. Sina believes she will win the contest herself. Then, in one night, a robber takes the picture and swaps it with an ugly picture. On the day that the drawing competition take place, everyone was cheering and clapping their hands. All the candidates were showing their pictures. Sina saw Mary's picture was the same with her picture. But Sina didn't care. Why did Sina turn? Sina felt so. Sina turned. She felt her confidence showing her picture, but its drawing showed a stick man. Everyone and Sina cried while she ran away. Now Sina knows Mary was the one who stole the painting. Then Sina ran outside and shouted, "Mary stole my picture," because Sina was very livable, and Mary also cannot draw beautifully like Sina. Everyone knew that the thief was Mary, so Sina was the winner.
Nice work. It's really wonderful, Sudi. Let's ask Ellis. Ellis, do you like this story?
Yes, it was very interesting.
Yeah, it's difficult. Sina and scenery. So, the pronunciation on your story, Sudi, is somewhat challenging, but it's a lovely little story. It's sad that she ran away. Sina ran away crying because a bad classmate stole her picture. Sudi, do the classmates in Vietnam sometimes steal each other's work? Because somebody I know said that happened to them and they were really upset. Okay, let's see, is Ellie here today? Ellie, is Ellie here? Oh no, I can't find Ellie. Let me see. Does anyone know, is she in our class or is she tomorrow's class, you guys? Because we have two classes. Let me show Ellie's work and we'll have to figure out who this is, Ellie. It says Ellie, E-L-L-Y. Is Ellie here today? Huh. Oh, Jesse's here. Jesse, do you want to read your story? Jesse, to read your story, I'm going to go to Yalo because I have your story in Yalo. So I'm going to close this one. And this is for Tintin. I'm going to close this one. And we're going to have to find Ellie. One moment, please. Ellie and Zalo. Tim did it good. I'm out of Zoom. My computer has a problem. Oh no. Thanks for teaching me. Some student left. Said, hey, teacher, thanks for teaching me, but my computer's breaking. I have to get out of here. All right. I'm just going to go through it, you guys. The Fake Drawer was Sudi. Jesse, you are here. Hey, Jesse, are you there? I'm going to check with Jesse. Jesse. Jesse, where are you? Jesse, can you help us? Jesse, are you there? Well, if I can't find Jesse, maybe she's having problems too. Let me ask Ellis number 2. Ellis number 2, are you still there? Hey, Ellis. Ellis 11 is there.
He go to
Ellis,
some.
yeah, she went somewhere. Hey, Kevin, can you read this story for us? Because Jesse didn't answer, and it's a good story. Can you read this one for us? I put the corrections in it. And it's a short story, Kevin, but here it is. Let me turn on the share screen, and then you can see the story. Jesse's story. Okay, here you go, Kevin. Here's your big chance to read.
I really like going out with my family. Last week we went to aquarium, and it was one of my favorite places. We woke up early and ate breakfast. Then my family and I drove to the aquarium. There were many colorful fish in the aquarium. The aquarium was designed like a tunnel with fish swimming around on the both sides and above. There were many people who visit the aquarium like us. The children were excited to see the fish swimming around. My family was very interested in fish here. We left the aquarium in the afternoon after playing happily to eat some food.
Nice. You like the story of the aquarium, Kevin?
Not really.
Why not? All right. Hey, you guys, do you like aquariums? This is my last question for tonight. Do you see these aquariums? And Tony, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hey,
See.
Tony, can I ask you a question? Do you think this is a real aquarium in the bedroom, or is it a television projection?
I think that is the real one.
Wow,
Because
that
it's
must be.
so lively.
Yeah.
And there's light in front of it too. There's no action in a TV like this one.
Okay, good points. This is in a hotel room, I think. You can stay in this hotel room. Would you like to stay in this hotel room?
Of course, yes.
You would. So you like aquariums, right? Don't you
Yes, I
think it would
really
make?
like them.
Don't you think it would make you dream? Hey, there you are, Jesse. Jesse, you're there. Jesse, we read your aquarium story. That's why I'm showing aquariums. I think you must.
Today my bird is dying.
Oh, okay. So I put aquariums, Jesse. Did you love that? Did you love that aquarium you went to? All right. Let me see. Is Hannah? Are you there, Hannah? Or Hannah? Hannah? Hannah, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Hannah. Hannah, do you like aquariums?
Yes.
Yeah. So have you been to a famous aquarium in Vietnam?
No.
Jesse, you mentioned the tunnel of fish in your aquarium story. Is that right? They used to have this. This is the tunnel of fish. They used to have one of these near my house, but these are really expensive to take care of. Hey, Spooky, how are you doing?
I'm just watching.
Spooky, would you like to have an aquarium like this in your house?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Spooky, you know, when I was in
To seafood.
I have two aquarium in my house, but they are in But I have two aquarium in my house, but they are in dangerous. These are the dangerous animal.
I know, you know what's crazy? Do you see the piranhas, you guys? I had 4 piranhas when I was in secondary school. I was a bad kid. My friend Tommy and I bought piranhas and we took them home. They're really mean. They would eat the other fish and we had to feed them.
I have a snapping turtle from 500 years ago, and I have 1 giantfish, and
Wait
like
a minute.
3 tigerfish, and 2 like alligator. I mean,
Hey, Kevin, you have a snapping turtle from 500 years ago?
yeah.
Is that even Tony, is that possible to have a 500-year-old turtle?
No. I think that the turtle only live about 100 to 200 years, not even 500.
Okay, because this was the biggest one
I
ever
don't know,
caught.
but my turtle have sharp, like sharp scale. sharp a sharp shell is when I tap it very up.
Mr. Brandon.
If
Oh.
Susu, let's talk to Susu. Susu, are you there? Susu, what's your question?
My brother's house have a tiny snapping turtle like this, but he make a gift for his friend because this snapping turtle won't be cared because he must be very worried about his school things, and he can't help the turtle anymore.
Susu, don't make
teacher, my friend say that turtle is like big nose turtle. It's very funny. I love
Yeah.
it.
Now you guys live next to Thailand. Do you know Thailand had the world's biggest catfish?
The what?
You guys live very close to Thailand. Do you know in Thailand they caught the world's biggest catfish in the Mekong River? It's in the river, in the Mekong, you guys. So do these ever come to Vietnam? Let's ask Timmy. Timmy, our genius. Mr. Timmy, we need your help.
Yes, sister. Yes.
Timmy, do these giant catfish come down the Mekong to Vietnam?
In rare cases, yes.
Yeah, in rare cases. Look at how big that is. That's crazy big.
But
So-
when is that turtle will eat it? But I think it will be many days to finish that fish.
Wait, you can eat this? This is in America.
No,
Well,
not me, my turtle. My turtle
your
will eat it like many days. It will finish eating.
Oh my God, don't you think this could eat a person if it wanted to? It's so big.
It's like more than 3% to eat that fish finish
That's like a
eating.
shark, you guys.
It cannot make
Oh, I
it.
know that fish. I know the fish. No, not
You know
really.
that one? Not really. That's
Yeah, I know
beautiful.
the fish.
Yeah, and so I think this is Mekong,
Um,
you guys, or Laos.
Mr. Brandon,
Yes.
I think that catfish cannot eat people like sharks. They do not have teeth.
Okay. But they can
But do
swallow
you-
stuff, right?
Hey, Tony, but you know that catfish can eat meat. I watched in many videos.
Okay, so they don't eat meat. Wow, look at it.
I know I watched some videos. Some catfish is meat and fish.
Okay, but it's so big. Don't you think it's scary?
But not as scary. My turtle. When I tap one finger in that aquarium, I will get loose finger because it's bite. It's bite
Okay.
very.
Do you guys know what the most dangerous shark is? It's here. What's this one called, you guys?
Bull shark.
Bull shark. And why is it dangerous, Kevin, Tony, Timmy, Tim?
I
Why is
think
it
have shark. It's like it have the teeth that's sharper than any sharks.
very dangerous? But why is it dangerous, you guys? Do you know?
I think that is special about gills, its
Yes.
fins, and another dorsal fin.
Yeah. And so what can this shark do with these gills, Tony?
Uh,
and
I-
Spooky?
I
Can-
see some
They,
people
it
in
can breathe faster to give oxygen to its muscle to swim faster, maybe.
Yes, this is all very close, Tony, so close. And so what can it do if it can swim faster and longer with these
Peter.
thin gills? Yes.
So it can catch its prey faster.
But guess what it can do, you guys? It can go up to 200 kilometers into a freshwater river like the Mekong or the Mississippi in America or the Euphrates River, and it can swim around and attack people in
Teacher.
cold water. Yes, Kevin.
I know that some people in somewhere have river shark a lot.
Sure. In Australia too, they swim upriver, and so they can live in fresh water for 3 days. And this is what makes them really horrible: is you and your friend could be swimming 100 kilometers in the Mekong and say there are no sharks here, and then there's a bull shark in the Mekong, and it's just shocking, right? So that's why this is a dangerous shark. It's the most dangerous shark in the
Teacher.
world.
Teacher, some people I know that I know some people have a lot of catfish and river shark. I don't know why. He have a lot.
All right. So yeah, look at those teeth too. So yeah,
It's sharper than any sharks.
so there's the famous story in 1917 in America. The bull shark killed 5 people in 1 week in America. It just kept attacking people in a small river. All right, you guys, let's finish for tonight. And then if you want, you can join the summer school courses. Ms. Duke is still opening the summer school courses. So I think there will be writing number 3 if you want to try writing number 3. And then I have to buy a new textbook to teach writing number 3, you guys, because you guys are becoming advanced writers. You finished writing number 2. So thank you very much, you guys. And I will see you guys hopefully soon. Remember, you can always take more courses with NCSN, okay?
And my mom say if I like this class, she will enter another class like this.
I hope so, Kevin, because you guys are good conversationalists and you write well too. It's always nice to read your writing. Susu, thank you so much. Kevin, thank you. Tony, thanks. Tim, thanks. Timmy, always thanks for helping. Spooky, Lee, Ellis number 2, Tim, Sudi, D. Is Ruyoko here? I didn't hear Ruyoko. Ruyoko, are you there? Ruyoko, are you there? I'm sorry I didn't call on you. How are you today? Ruyoko and Natram.
I'm fine.
Teacher is still the robot voice.
Well, I want everyone at least to have a chance to talk. Ruyoko, are you getting a lot of rain in Natram?
What?
Too much rain?
Not exactly. It mostly rains in the night and
All right. Well, I hope you stay safe, Ruyoko. Hope we'll see you for
Teacher,
another.
I live in my farm, but when I
Yeah.
go to my summer camp class,
Yeah.
it's rain a lot and it's flood.
Oh, be
Only
careful.
like fewer than 1 hour.
Okay, be careful because rain can be really dangerous for young students, you guys. So stay away from those rivers and those ditches. Stay on the road, right? Stay safe.
Many roads in Hai Phong is have floods,
Yeah, so be careful. You know, travel with an adult.
especially when I'm 2nd grade. Now like I'm in 4th grade.
Okay. Hey, Sudi, we'll see you. D,
In
we'll see
2nd
you.
grade.
Tintin, bye-bye. Hey, Tony, you have a question. Wait, we have to go back to Tony. Hey, Tony, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I
Tony,
just got a really fun fact about the hospital in the 80s.
okay, what about the hospital in the 80s?
They got red line going around the hospital, and
Yeah.
once I just look like, hey, this some. If I was there, I would said, hey, this some murderer pulled some blood or
Yeah, yeah.
captured
Uh,
on the floor, so it's all red. So now we fix it again. Phew, I don't want to meet that again.
oh gosh, that sounds
TV.
terrible.
Teacher, in Hai Phong, the road some people go surfing because in 2nd grade I see many people surfing in the road because it's flood so much and the water splash everywhere.
Oh, okay. So yeah, stay safe. If you can surf it, it's safe. Then it's okay to do. All right, bye-bye, Tim and Ellis and Lee and Ellis.
Alex,
Little Ellis.
Mr.
Spooky. Hey, Timmy, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wait. Timmy has a
Bye-bye,
question. Go ahead. You guys can leave if you want.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, you guys. Timmy, go ahead. You
Goodbye,
can-
Mr.
Yes, Mister. So for like basic writing 3, the schedule will be the same and everything will be the same, and you would teach a basic writing 3.
Yeah, I'm going to teach writing 3, but it will be more difficult to me because you guys finished textbook number 3. We're moving into textbook number 4. So it's going to become more challenging if that's okay. Do you want it to be more challenging?
Yes, Mister. Because like I'm planning to go into like the ACT curriculum based on English, and yes, for the starters, and I can probably try to like see some basics of it. IGCSE because my school focuses into Cambridge curriculum, so yes, maybe the basic writing 3 can be good.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you, Timmy. You always have interesting things to bring to class. So try.
Yes, thank you much, Mr.
You're welcome. All right, bye
See you
bye,
soon, Mr.
everybody. See you guys soon.
teacher.
Bye bye. Take care,
See you,
everyone.
Mr.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Brendan, I got a question.
Tony, another question. Go ahead. I have time.
Do we have homework for today?
Oh no, it's the last class, so you don't have to do homework on the last class, Tony. Lucky guy. So that's why we were reading everybody's stories for tonight, because it's the last homework session. All right. We hope to see you again, Tony. Take care. Bye bye.